I'm here with my most sweetheart of a mother-in-law, Gita from the Slovak Republic. She's going to make me one of my favorite poppy seed kolache. Did I say it right?
Yes.
Or poppy seed roll.
Okay.
So we're going to start out. We have this is all the ingredients. We've pre-measured everything, and we'll go through with all the measurements here. We have how much flour?
We have 6 cups of flour.
6 cups of flour.
Then we have 1/3 cup of powdered sugar.
1/3 cup of powdered sugar.
2/3 cup of milk, which we'll have to warm up.
2/3 cup of milk, and it has to be kind of lukewarm, so we're going to put it in the microwave real quick.
With yeast.
Then we'll have 1/2 teaspoon of powdered sugar.
1/2 teaspoon of powdered sugar. So we got 2 things of sugar.
Well, because this will go into yeast and this will go into
Oh, okay, this goes in the milk. All right.
We'll go through the process.
All right.
And then we'll have the one package of Fleishmann's active yeast.
Okay.
Then we'll have 3 egg yolks.
Okay, we've already separated the egg yolks. We
Then
don't need the egg whites.
Then we have 2 teaspoons of baking powder, which is
That's
in here.
okay. That's here.
Then we'll have 2, which we don't have here because it's in the refrigerator. We have 16.5 tablespoons of unsweetened butter, which equals to 2 sticks.
2 sticks plus
1/2 tablespoon.
plus 1/2 tablespoon of unsweetened butter.
And then we have 2 cans, or we can show the half.
Yeah, and I'll show you.
Solo poppy seed filling.
Solo, okay.
And that's the brand. And then this will be 1 egg, whole egg, which will be beaten, which will be brushed over the
After we get it all rolled up before we put it in the oven, we're
right.
going to beat this egg up and kind of paint the top of it.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all.
That's all. Now we got a few extra ingredients because we're going to make actually 2 batches. And all the ingredients we gave you will make 2 poppy seed rolls,
Big.
kolache,
Big,
all right.
big poppy seed.
About a foot long.
About a foot long,
Each.
maybe 4 or 5 inches wide, something like that. Okay,
Okay.
let's start.
We start with
All right,
milk.
all right.
We'll warm up the milk. You put milk and sugar.
Sugar.
Then 1/3 cup. No, I'm sorry. That's 1/2 teaspoon of powdered sugar goes into the milk.
Okay, now
And
we're
that will
gonna.
go into a microwave
Okay, we're gonna warm it up in the microwave here a little bit.
to make it a little like lukewarm,
Lukewarm,
body temperature. Or
body temperature. So we're warming it up in the microwave right now.
would be like
Yes. Yes.
clean hands.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like lukewarm.
About like you would make
Lukewarm.
baby milk, you know, like.
No, no, it's a little cooler.
Oh, it's
And
cooler
now,
than.
now put
Yeah.
it
Then we add the package of dry yeast.
dry.
Okay, 1 package of yeast.
And then we'll wait until the yeast will rise.
Rice.
In
So
here?
We'll set it aside, yes. We'll set it aside and
And
we're gonna start working on the,
Oh, that's all the stirring you have to do?
yep.
Yes.
Now we're taking the cold butter. Has to be cold in order for it to.
Yes, has to be cold.
That's the 16.5 tablespoons of butter. Or 2 sticks plus 1/2 tablespoon.
Okay, now we're gonna grate it.
To break down the butter into smaller pieces.
And always put it butter
And mix it with flour a little
Yes.
bit so it doesn't stick. So you work all the butter into the flour.
So this is all grated up so that the butter will mix with the flour easier.
Yes.
Okay, but that's why the butter has to be cold so
Very
that it'll go
cold.
through the grater. When you put this in a food processor?
I don't know because I never try like this. I always do like this.
Always done like that.
I've almost done, yes.
Well, I can see it kind of
Bubbling.
bubbling a little bit, so it must be doing something.
Yes, yes.
Get the big gloves.
Okay. A teraz.
So now we're gonna mix it all up. work the flour and butter together.
Okay, so now we're mixing the flour. If you watch the video of the honey cookies, basically doing the same thing. You know, we got the shredded butter with the flour and we're mixing it all together. The only difference with the honey cookies, we put 3 teaspoons of cocoa in with it. And that's how we got the chocolate dough. And you keep doing this until you can't feel the butter no longer? Is that?
Yes, yes.
Ah, okay.
Now we're adding the sugar in, which is the 1/3 cup.
1/3 cup of powdered sugar. Boom. 2 teaspoons
Of baking powder.
of baking powder.
Yes. And now put it yeast with milk. Możesz mi ho tu dać.
And now we're gonna add this.
There's the warm milk with the yeast in it.
I'm gonna put it in the center of the.
Toto dobre, tak. Eggs.
And there's the 3 egg yolks.
Egg
You
yolk.
want them here?
Yes.
Put it all in the center. Kind of made a little.
And now we mix together very well. Vieš, mohla by si mi dať to ešte aspoň tak lyžicu mlieko. Ale musíš ho dať zohriať.
Okay, well, since the dough needs a little more milk, teaspoon or tablespoon?
Tablespoon.
So we're gonna put 1 tablespoon more milk, which we're gonna pop.
And warm.
But it's kind of, we'll have to adjust the recipe.
Okay.
So we'll put.
Pretože
No, put it in here.
this is different milk from Publix.
How much you put in?
1 tablespoon.
Okay, we had to add 1 more tablespoon of milk.
We have to warm it up.
And we're going to give it a quick zap in the microwave to warm it up. What happens if we put it in and it's too cold?
Because is some, I don't know, not
Will
working.
not rise.
It's not rice.
We need warm for the yeast to
Oh,
work.
okay, so we got to have the milk warm so the yeast
Yeah.
will work properly.
Możesz nie dam cele, wiesz, ale
Maybe she won't put the whole thing in, but she has to kind of feel it.
yes.
Oh, maybe this is too warm.
Koniec, daj mi tu na ruku.
Put the warm.
Możesz mi dać. Jeszcze troszkę. That's it.
So about half a. Basically, you add a little bit at a time more milk,
Yeah.
so you can work the dough.
And now I put it in.
Just gotta let me dry this off.
So we're not going to use all the milk?
No.
No.
Oh. So we're going to use half of what we put in, which was,
1 tablespoon, so half a tablespoon.
so we added half a tablespoon.
Yeah.
So basically, what you need to remember is if the dough is stiff, it's hard to work, you can add a little bit of warm milk at a time until the dough, you can work with the dough.
Okay.
So add milk.
And now we working after the dough is a little bit smooth. Have to be smooth.
Smooth?
Yes. Smooth. And divide it now dough divided in 2 pieces.
Ah, okay, this is 2 pieces, all right.
So it's easier to
So
work
that would
with.
be the dough for our 2 separate poppy seed
Yeah, yeah.
rolls.
Yeah.
And it's easier to work with too when it's smaller.
Yep. Much easier to work with when you have 2 smaller pieces.
Yeah.
So you let one dough rest, you put a little bit of flour on the bottom, put the flour.
We get this one rolled out just like the other one.
Yeah.
We're gonna put that in there, then we're gonna let them rest for a while.
Maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah, so once we get it rolled out, like you put the one in the green bowl,
Yeah.
then we're gonna let them rest for about 10 minutes. Okay, we're all done?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
now.
All right, we'll be back in 10 minutes. All right, we've waited 10 minutes. We're ready to roll everything out now. Is the flour just so it doesn't stick or something
Yes,
to the
yes.
to the roller?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also, it seems like different flour
Yeah.
will produce a different type of dough. Like
talking about-
last time she used a different flour.
When you say different flour, you're talking about different brand?
Yes.
Yes.
Now we're using,
Pillsbury,
see
so
different.
all-purpose flour.
Yes, this is different flour.
okay, let's see.
So it seems like the dough is breaking, so she will probably have to add a little more milk into the other
Yeah.
roll, and she will be working.
What other brands are there that,
Well, there's all for cakes, especially for cakes, flours.
so you couldn't put this back in the bowl and add a little more milk to it?
No.
Too late now,
Not
huh?
now, too late. Tak nič, musíme toto naplniť tak, jak je, vieš. Nedá
See
sa
how
mi.
it should be breaking down like
Len vyskúšame teraz, uvidíme, čo to bude. No, než nedá sa nič. Škoda, vidíš? Iná múka.
Okay,
Different flour.
So now let's see what thickness you roll it out to.
Okay, so we rolled it out to about,
About less than a quarter, maybe.
about 3/16.
Yeah.
About 3/16 of an inch thick we
Yeah.
made it. Now we're spreading the poppy seed,
Filling.
and this is a 12.5 ounce can.
And we got this at Walmart. You can also buy it at Publix.
Oh, the
In
Publix
the
does have it?
They used to, but they didn't have it this time.
But we got it at Walmart this time.
And it's in the baking section.
It looks good.
Maybe we could just roll up the edges and bake it. Have a big cookie.
Yeah, don't waste none. Now we're gonna roll it up. Just like a jelly roll.
To je beťarské, vieš, toto tu na.
The dough is not cooperating very well today.
Až nechcem ho. Nemôžem tak robiť, jak som chcela. To sa potom vieš čo musí. To už potom ju robíme, aby nebrali Mike na kameru, vieš. Vidím, čo s tým dokážem urobiť, či...
More milk. More milk.
Daj trošku, hej.
Where's the...
Toto by mal zastaviť.
See, this was milk. You didn't use all the milk. That was...
To nie je profesionálne, ale...
One more?
No.
More milk? No? Are you sure?
or get old or go bad. No.
It's a new, it's a flour that we just bought.
Dá mi ťažko sa vajka. To som ešte nezažila. No nič.
There's other kinds of fillings you can use too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pie fillings.
Didn't they have some that had
Nuts.
Not filling like almond
almond?
filling.
Yeah.
So made by the same brand.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks nice. That little bit extra milk made a big difference.
Maybe.
Should I bring it? No, well, I can bring it.
Toto by si mali popraviť, vieš. Popni sa.
Okay, so we're gonna be back in another 10 minutes. Okay, we've let them rest for about 5-6 minutes, not too long. So now we're gonna paint the top.
First, we're gonna whip the egg.
Okay,
one
now we're
egg,
whipping up that last egg that we left all by itself.
the whole egg.
The whole egg. This is the yolk and the white together.
Okay.
And this will make it nice and brown
And shiny.
and shiny. Now while we were gone, we were doing a little fix-up, putting some little water on their fingers and kind of going over and smoothing some of those little
But it's still gonna.
bad spots together because it may kind of expand and leak a little bit.
It will be leaking.
But everything's still good.
It will be leaking.
In the meantime, we've been heating the oven to what temperatures?
350.
350 degrees. Go ahead and help hold it together too.
We will, yeah, it should a little bit, but.
No, budeš dávať.
All right.
Okay. So now we're going to oven. And we have a parchment paper underneath the.
Oh, you left parchment paper in there.
Yes.
Oh,
So it
okay.
doesn't stick to the.
Okay, we're going to wait until about 25 minutes.
We'll put the.
And we'll keep peeking through the window on the oven door. When it's nice golden brown, then we'll take it out
Yeah.
and we'll come back again.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
After 30 minutes, we adjusted the temperature. It
Okay.
A little longer. I'm gonna take it out, and as we thought, it was gonna open, but still good. That's
Wow.
better. So now we're gonna wait until it cools, and then we'll slice it up.
All right, we just took it out of the oven after about 30 minutes. As kind of we suspected, the one kind of popped apart on us a little bit. But the one that we added a little bit more milk to kind of held together good. So, all right, that's it. Instead of 25 minutes, we left it in for about 30 minutes. Turned nice and golden brown. So now we need to let it cool down real good. Then we'll cut it in half, and you can see what the inside looks like. There's the inside, kind of like a jelly roll. Ooh, that's good. That is so good. All right, we're back again, and we had a little bit of change in our ingredients. We went to the store, and because we had a little bit of trouble with the flour the first time around, we went back and got a different brand. And this is Swan's Down cake flour, where the other was
Just your all-purpose.
just a regular all-purpose flour. And we've actually noticed now that we mixed the butter and ingredients with the flour, it seems to handle a lot better, and it's going to roll out better. So we will start rolling it out, getting ready to make the little small
Loaves.
the what?
Loaves. Small loaves.
Oh, she's calling them loaves.
Loaves.
I call them little bite size.
Okay.
Cookies.
Yeah. Already we can see that it's rolling a lot smoother.
The ends are not splitting.
I tak nie tak jak predtým bolo.
We'll be able to roll it a lot thinner this way.
Táto bude ešte lepšie, lebo dlhšie stojí.
We have this a lot thinner. It's about it looks like about 1/8 of an inch thick now, where the other was a little bit thicker. But if you notice when we were rolling the other one out, the corners around the ends here were kind of splitting apart on us. This is holding together a lot better. So it's best to use the
Cake flour.
cake flour.
And now I cut. Potom to na to tak dokombinujem.
Well, they look to be about 2 inches by about 3 inches in size.
Si zapalila?
Yep.
Ale musí stáť. Okay. Jak budem tak, alebo tak? Proste toto mám na jedno. Musím tak, vieš?
Together. The cookie, that's what I do.
This.
Yeah, we're using the fork to pinch the ends tight. Beautiful.
A môžeš tu dávať na toto mi polož a môžeš dávať, hej, môžeš dávať na plech.
Hopefully it won't fall in.
To može i tako stať, nemusí sa zahnúť, čo? Ale robíme jedno. Robím jedno.
Okay, I'm gonna put this in the oven, Mike. The little one.
Teraz tak skúšam, vieš, tak skúšam ho zatvárať. Víš, teraz som ho tak zatvorila, že dúfam, že bude.
Like a great big burrito.
Dúfam, že vidíš, teraz to by zatvorené je, no dúfam, že nevidie.
Okidoki.
I think so, this is much better, yes, this was much better.
Well, this is our finished product. We have the little small bite size, kind of like little rolls. We have the poppy seed, and there it is before it's cut. So if you enjoyed the video, give us a like, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more like this, and share with your friends, and leave a comment. We'd like to hear from you. If you've had any problems with the dough or whatever, we'll try and answer any questions you can. And we did have, you noticed through the video, we did have a little issue with the type of flour we used. And then we changed flour. We went to a different brand, the Swan's Down, I think it is, and I will show you the box towards the end. And it come out a lot better. But there's one other note about the temperature.
It's the temperature. When we are living in Florida and it's quite hot today, it's 80 degrees. So the dough is a butter-based dough, so when it's hot, when you let it sit outside, it starts to break. So that's the problem with the dough. So if you are living in a cooler temperature, the dough will be much better. But otherwise it tastes the same. Just doesn't look as good as it could.
All right. This is Mike.
This is Denise.
This is Gita.
Okay, bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Bye. Bye.
I'm ready to try some of this out.
This is mine.
No, this is
Oh,
mine.
this is